Some people call themselves adrenaline junkies. They chase the high by climbing the highest peaks, speeding down streets in muscle cars, or jumping thousands of feet out of planes. They're immortalized as extreme athletes in commercials, movies, or on the can of Red Bull we buy from 7-Eleven. But I've always wondered why you never see people with mental illness on any of these things. Now, I can see you already mentally scratching your head, saying to yourself, Morgan, what does mental illness and extreme athletes have to do with one another? I'm glad you asked. These people are praised for being able to face their fears, but you don't know what facing your fears really means until you've tried to ask for extra ketchup at McDonald's when you have social anxiety. People applaud them on being able to keep their composure in the face of danger, but try keeping your shit together at a party in the middle of a panic attack as you navigate a maze of bodies while trying to find an unoccupied bathroom to lock yourself in until it passes. They think they know adrenaline? They think they know the rush? Try the rush of slipping a noose around your neck, knowing that it's almost over. No more lying in bed for hours trying to find a reason to get up. No more thoughts on how fucking worthless you are. No more being alone. You drove everyone away because you never answer the phone, reply to texts, or hang out because you're a hostage in your own mind, and the ransom note comes in the form of a suicide letter telling your parents that you're sorry, that this wasn't their fault, that after 29 years of being broken, the glue keeping the pieces together no longer held. The voices of your dead friends become too loud to shut out. The guilt of being alive when they're just names carved in a stone in a graveyard became too much to carry, amplified by the selfishness you feel for wanting to die when they just wanted to live. But let me tell you, mental illness doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. It doesn't care who it hurts or how you feel. I often wonder when I'm driving if the car next to me is daydreaming about cutting the wheel at the next bridge and plummeting into the void in a fiery spectacle. Jumping across the Grand Canyon on a motorcycle is brave. Try picking up the phone when you're alone in a hospital bed after you've tried to kill yourself to ask a friend to come to visit. The same friend you've neglected because your brain said you weren't worth their time, so you put the phone down because now you're actually not worth their time. But there are the friends who still call even when you've ignored them. Family who text me they love me even when I can't find any love for myself. The wet kisses from my dog. The gentle nudges from my cat. Maybe that's why some do it. Maybe they're just as screwed up as us and secretly hope their parachute doesn't open on a jump. All I know is that living with mental illness is like being an extreme athlete. We live on the edge by merely existing, but as much as I wished my parachute wouldn't open, I'm glad that it did.